Hi Gemini, this is going to be your reading for July 2026. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. Sorry for my voice, I'm getting over a sickness here, but I appreciate your patience with my readings because it is a tad bit late, only a few hours late, but I'm getting it done for you guys. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide, I move on to Traditional Tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. If I pause at any moment, it's just because I'm trying to feel the energy that I'm feeling. And let's get started. Just waiting for a card to drop here from the Angel Oracle. Let us begin. Your message for this month is raise your vibration. Your message. It's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that is behind you now and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy, and the energy vibrates, drawing towards it similar energy. So raising your vibration means aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that you know will lift you up and support you and help you grow. When this card appears, you have overcome the darkness and are moving into a time of opportunity. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, you can be reborn and know that angels are acknowledging your commitment to your growth. You are filled with inspiration now and attracting only the good. There's a sense of achievement around you at this time. You may be receiving a documentation, certification, or reward of some description of acknowledgement of your growth and experience. This is a time to cherish, a time to enjoy the rewards of your commitment to living with integrity, of doing good. You have overcome many challenges and risen above adversity, judgment, and possibly even abuse. You are ascending spiritually and personally at this time, and the universe is supporting you. This is the pathway of light, the pathway of your soul evolution. Ascension. Good way to start here, Gemini, but let me just pull some cards for you. Kind of see what's going on here. For my Geminis, please. When I was pulling the cards out, the song Free Your Mind and the Rest Will Follow kind of came up here, and I feel like that is going to be how you are going to kind of level up here for yourself. It's just kind of freeing your mind, letting go of things, whether that be a specific thought that has been maybe holding you back, or there's been specific limitations you've been putting on yourself recently, Gemini. Just show me a big smile too. I'm trying to get more on that. It's not like a traditional smile. It's like a forced smile. So maybe there's something here that you've been forcing, like trying to make happen. Like it almost feels like this smile is forced. Like, yeah, everything's good. I'm okay. Or being like, yeah, like, I know, like, everything's fine, but we're just, like, forcing that smile, but there is this, maybe realness that wants to kind of come in, or authenticity that I'm feeling for you that wants to kind of move in for July, so it just feels like, with this Nine of Cups that's coming out here in the reverse, it just means we're kind of feeling, maybe a little emotionally unstable, we're not feeling very, at a grounded place in our emotions and our feelings and our energy here. Sometimes this card in reverse can mean turning to vices or things to cope, but it feels like the rest of your reading is like really, really positive. So I feel like if you're starting the month in this energy, Gemini, you won't be there for too long. I feel like might be some other things at play here, or some things that we're not seeing, because the moon card is coming up here. So there might be some conscious feeling of maybe not feeling worthy enough, or feeling emotionally balanced enough here. So you're just like, I feel bad right now, so I have to turn to something, whether that might be food, whether it be, for some people, drugs, whether it be compulsive spending, whatever it is here that you kind of feel like you're not doing because you want to do it, you're feeling because you need to do it. And that's the thing with these kind of vices cards. It's like I need to do this to feel better here, or feel emotionally stable. But it's like, how do we find that emotional stability within itself this month of July? Because the moon card is coming out here telling me that we're not seeing something properly. It's almost like a veil over our eyes. It's like an illusion, right? The moon is a reflection of the sun. It also can represent subconscious in the moon energy. So there might be something in our subconscious that is stopping us from feeling emotionally content. Maybe it's something from the past here, or maybe it's something that you've always kind of struggled with, because it's just feeling like you are that you can't get to that place of emotional stability or wish fulfillment here. So the moon card is kind of popping in just to help you. Just that it feels like why I mean help is because it feels like something from the subconscious kind of wants to free itself a little bit here for you. Okay, so don't really trust everything what we're feeling at this time, because I feel like something is working out of you, trying to release, especially in your subconscious. So if you need to like pull back and do a little bit of digging, what is it that I'm actually feeling right now? What is going on? Now is going to be the right time in this month of July, okay? I do have the Two of Pentacles coming out here, so you might be in between choices of things, especially maybe this is financial choices, going one way, doing one thing. Maybe it's two jobs that you're weighing out here as well. The Two of Pentacles is always that juggling, that weighing of options. So definitely, if you are feeling not good enough for something, or good enough for like an opportunity, or it's like, do I go after this new job? Do I try to focus my energy somewhere else? Do I pick up a new hobby that will be more money? Do I get a second job? Whatever you're feeling here, there is this sense of not feeling like good enough in a way, or there might be something that you're like, oh, maybe that's way out of my league. But I think it's time to try. It's time to kind of get out of your own head about these things, because you never know unless you try here, okay? The High Priestess is coming out sideways, so it feels like our intuition right now, we're either listening to it or we're deciding not to listen, because any card that comes out sideways in my readings means there is a personal choice involved with it. It's not like fated to happen, it's a personal choice. So this is your choice to listen to your intuition, what your gut is saying. I always say listen to your gut feeling. I think your gut is always more clear than your head. If you're like, I don't know how to listen to my gut feeling, it's through stillness, it's through silence, it's through that time to yourself to just hear what that gut is saying. I always feel the energy here, like right in my kind of solar plexus area. That's when I kind of know that is a gut feeling, what that is saying over my head, because I'm a Virgo, so my head goes a mile a minute. Also with you, Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury, also a really fast-moving intellectual sign. So our brain can sometimes get in the way of what we're actually wanting to do here, okay? It seems like with the Four of Swords as well, you're coming out of a time of healing. Maybe you have been sick, maybe you've had some downtime because you've been just trying to work your way back up to getting in action again. This is always kind of like health problems that I kind of feel like we're healing from, or maybe for some of you, since the Nine of Cups is in here, addiction problems is popping out. That's not for everyone, but it's just a time where we were taking a step back to heal and coming back with a little bit more energy, okay? The Judgment card is coming out here, so they're seeing kind of what you want to do right now. Judgment is kind of the universe. It feels like waiting for you to act. Just they kind of want a little bit more clarity here for yourself. What is it that you actually want? What is it that you are going after, so that they can help you kind of on your journey? It's like bringing in that spirituality at play here, asking your angels for help, asking being very clear of like, this is where I want to go, so that they can help align you here, because we are of free will, because we make our own choices while we're here on earth. We really got to be much more clear of where it is we want to go, or else your angels are kind of get confused because they can only step in when you ask them to step in, okay? The Four of Pentacles in reverse here is just saying we're releasing, we're releasing some of this, like I was saying before, free your mind, the rest will follow. Then this Eight of Swords, right, in reverse. When this is in reverse, it's like we're taking off the blindfold. We're cutting ourselves free here from these kind of mental traps that we've put on ourselves, these mental limitations. And that's what it's like. We got to let it go. We got to let go of that kind of, no, but I can't. No, but it's too hard. No, but it'll never work out for me. We got to take rid of all of those no's and open to yeses. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Yes, it will. Maybe if it's not this time, it will be next time. Think in them more positively. Think with less limitation in your own brain. And that's going to be really helpful for you to kind of push forward or find that momentum with this Four of Swords in reverse to get yourself back kind of in the game here. Because the Two of Wands is telling me there's opportunities here for you. But as you can see, he's holding the world in his hands. So it's like really like you're the one that's going to go out and get these opportunities, but you have to be the one that motivates yourself here, especially your brain. Your brain's trying to keep you in a place of safety. It's kind of going to keep you in a place where it doesn't want you to move forward because it is trying to look out for you, but really it's just stopping you a little bit here. So it's time for you to kind of step out, be a little bit more present, look for those opportunities, be the seeker in this. As the Three of Wands is more of opportunities coming towards you already. This is a more like, I have the world in my hands, I can do this, I have the opportunity to go and get it. So go out and get it. Put yourself out there. Maybe for some of you, this is like starting a channel or opening yourself up or opening up to world markets. Because they're really drawing me towards this world energy with this kind of Two of Wands. So you might be doing something that's like stepping out a little bit more. Maybe you are doing something more online, so it's reaching other places in the world. The Page of Pentacles is just telling me it's time to replant some seeds. This is initiation. This is energy of, I planted something, it didn't really grow the way that I want to. I'm going to try again. I'm going to replant seeds. And so it's like replanting ideas. What do you want to grow in this next cycle for you? What do you want to see blossom? Sometimes when we replant something, it grows even better. We take the knowledge from the first time it didn't work out and we keep going. So there is this kind of energy for you for rebuilding. Gemini, there's this energy for you for like restarting, replanting. And I feel like it's going to kind of turn out for the better for you. But you have to be the one that kind of initiates it. But again, Nine of Swords, it's this mental game for you this month. Nine of Swords popping out here, right? Sleepless nights. It's like we're worrying so much about it that it almost feels like we're not doing because we're just like having so much anxiety around it. But it's your brain that's at play this month of July. So really be like, that's just my brain talking. This is my anxiety. This is just my brain talking. And it sucks because you're just like, you wish your brain was so confident in itself. But there's a lot of things and a lot of factors where we question ourselves a lot. So follow a place of intuition, of that gut feeling in this month, and you'll be a lot better than listening to what your mind is saying, okay? Do you have the Queen of Cups here? I do want to see what this is about. This is kind of motherly or nurturing energy. There might be a specific relationship here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius. It could also be a mother energy. There might be some kind of miscommunications with them. Because they do have the King of Swords in the reverse, which is a little bit of cold energy. Since it is the sword energy, which is an air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, I'm getting a pairing here as well. So it might be a certain relationship. It might be a little rocky at this time because I do have the Sun card coming out in reverse, which is just telling me that, it's not feeling good right now. But the Sun card in reverse is still actually a good card to get. It actually means that the happiness, the joy is coming kind of in the future here for you. So I wouldn't stress too much about this. I feel like there's things getting worked out. So if you are feeling a little bit maybe isolated or cold, or you're feeling a little bit cold towards this person, maybe you're blocking communication. Maybe you're like, I just don't know why I'm upset with them right now. And something is just kind of working, your energy is working its way out. I feel like you are going to be okay here, okay? The Hierophant is coming out here as well. This could be higher counsel. Maybe this is spiritual counsel. I can see this as angels and guides, but I also take this in the physical, right? I see this as mentorship, consultation. Sometimes this means psychiatrist, so maybe you're talking to a psychiatrist about this. You know, maybe this is a couple situation and you are, you know, talking to someone or working through it here, Gemini, or you're just talking to a friend that you see maybe as a mentor. But the Six of Wands is saying that you're going to be okay. So if this relationship is a little bit rocky right now, that's all right. You know, it will work itself out because you do have victory here. So I do see really positive outcomes. But again, our mind might be playing a little bit of tricks on us right now, right? We might be worrying a little bit too much about things, having too much anxiety. They're so songy in my head. They said, "Here comes the sun" by the Beatles. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. It's alright. It just feels like that too. Yeah, Magician popping out here. You have all the tools you need to manifest what you want here. It's just kind of about getting out of your own way. Magician is a great card of manifestation, right? So I really suggest for this month of July to write down what you want the next 6 months to look like, what you want to grow, what you really want to focus on, what your game plan is. Because with this Magician card, it just says you have all the tools you need to bring in and manifest what you want, but clarity is going to be your best option here. Because when your mind is also playing these tricks on you, when it's like trying to kind of keep you safe, it's just kind of mixed signals that's being sent out to the universe. But once you add that kind of clarity, once you kind of write down specifically what it is that you want, what you want to grow, what you want to kind of manifest for yourself, I think it's going to be really, really helpful. So start that this month for you, right? So write it down, get all your kind of feelings out, your thoughts out there. What is it that I actually want? You know, what do I want to grow in the next 6 months? And what you're going to do is you're going to, after you write it, you're going to hide it somewhere and then try to open it in the beginning of the year and just see kind of if that, the things manifested that you want to manifest. Maybe for some of you, you're a visual learner, so maybe some of you are going to make a vision board instead. But really start doing that here for this month, because I think it will just help you get out of your own way, get out of your own head, okay? Just pulling some oracle cards for you here. Oh. A time to give rather than a time to take. Maybe this is talking about this relationship down here, right, with this Queen of Cups and this King of Swords energy. It feels like you know, you're really kind of putting yourself out there more this month, trying to put yourself out there with this kind of Two of Wands. So it kind of feels like you're kind of being more, you're going to be the initiator of things this month. We also have contemplation. Enjoy your own company. This is a wonderful time for you to reorganize and consider the things you enjoy most in life. Make a point of spending a little time allowing your mind to wander away. Free your mind, the rest will follow, from everyday concerns that occupy your time. Give yourself an opportunity to be inspired. Ruminate on your inner voice and listen to your own counsel. Listen to your intuition with the High Priestess. That's what I was saying with this whole reading here, Gemini. It's like we're reworking, right? We're not listening to our brain anymore. We're reworking and listening to our gut. But the only way to do that is to take some time to contemplate, to take some time to be with ourselves, to listen to that inner voice. And you're going to be okay. You know, this is a really positive reading, but it's getting out of our own mental way.